Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for March 5th of 2025 is titled Seven Sisters versus California. So what do we see here? Well, here we see a number of nebulae in this dusty region of the sky. And off to the right hand side, we see the Pleiades star cluster, also known as M45. And this is a cluster containing thousands of stars. And it is also sometimes known as the Seven Sisters for the bright stars located in it, which is generally considered to be six stars. But perhaps one star used to be brighter in the past and is now not as bright as the other primary six. Now this is surrounded by some of that dust that is in this area and forms what we call a reflection nebula. And that is the blue color around it, which is the scattering of the light from the stars off of dust grains. So the dust grains will scatter the light and preferentially will scatter the shorter wavelength blue light, letting the red light get through it. So it gives the dust a bluish hue as we see it here, as it is scattered around from the light from those stars. Now we see another nebula on the other side, and that is what is known as the California Nebula, also known by the catalog designation of NGC 1499. Now this is an example of a different type of nebula known as an emission nebula. An emission nebula occurs when the light from hot stars excites hydrogen gas and causes it to glow. And when hydrogen gas glows, it gives off a very distinctive red color, which is what we are seeing here in the nebula to the left, which gives the resemblance to the state of California on the west coast of the United States. Now, while the two may look close together in the sky, they are actually at widely varying distances. In fact, the Pleiades star cluster is about 400 light years away. That's relatively close to us within our galaxy. The California Nebula, on the other hand, is 1500 light years away. So nearly 4 times the distance. So we can imagine then that the California Nebula is really much larger because it is so much farther away, making it appear smaller in the sky. And that's one of the things we lose perspective on when we look at things in the sky. We look at them as if they're on a great celestial sphere. So they appear to be at the same distance from us, even though they are at vastly differing distances. Now there's also a couple of other things that we can see there and that are labeled here in the image for you. And that is the Baby Eagle Nebula down toward the lower right hand side, and toward the top of the image we see the star forming region known as IC 348. So that was our picture of the day for March 5th of 2025. It was titled Seven Sisters versus California. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.